Hi guys, it's Odyssey, and today I'm going to take you through and give you a quick preview of a new game that's just entered early access on Steam. It's a Battle Royale game from Boss Key Productions. Those of you who don't know, that's where Cliff Bleszinski works now, the founder of the Gears of War and all that kind of fame. Anyway, so Radical Heights, what is this? Battle Royale. It's dubbing itself as a free extreme early access shooter, right? I'm going to read this off Steam. Partake in high stakes gunplay as you loot for weapons, gadgets, cosmetics and cash. Survive to the end or risk it all in this irreverent action game show where everyone wants to be rich and famous. Alright? It's been out about 30 minutes. It's already had 10 reviews on Steam and it's coming up as mixed, which is an absolute joke because it's been out like 30 minutes on its day one of early access. So guys, that's your PC community right there. Okay, so the premise of the game, other than it being like a standard Battle Royale game, is that you're a contestant with 100 other people trying to win cash prizes at the end. Those cash prizes you end the game with, and which you can spend on cosmetics, and I think you possibly can start with some buffs for the next game. I'm not quite sure about that though, so if I've got that wrong guys, I do apologise, but I know you can definitely spend those cash on cosmetics afterwards. Of course, it is day one of early access and anything is subject to change. The game starts off much like a lot of other Battle Royale games in that you parachute in. What was weird about this was when I was customising my controls, I accidentally unmapped my fire button and mapped it to my space button, which means as I was parachuting in, I'm not actually quite sure if I could open a parachute, but it doesn't matter because I didn't die anyway. Interesting. I'm not sure if that's going to be finishing the final game. So, like lots of other games of this genre, and I hope that we don't get Battle Royale to death in 2018 and 2019. God knows what E3 is going to be like. I think it was just going to be a Battle Royale of fun of announcements, but I hope not. Anyway, as you can see, is what I'm doing. I'm going around collecting cash because at the moment this is all I've seen. This is my first ever game, ladies and gentlemen. The first ever game. I was wondering what those burgers were. I had no idea. But anyway, looking back at this video, I'm noticing that under my health bar, I'm also seeing 3 other bars, which is one is for vest, one is for the helmet, and one of them's for something that I don't know what yet. Anyway, so I found some cash and I bought myself a rifle. It's what I accidentally did in my haste to find out what was going on. That cashback turns out to sell your rifle again, and it was a good rifle. So I didn't know this because I was in a bit of a flap. It was a brand new game, didn't really know what I was doing. I seized this guy and then realised the only thing I've got is a freaking cheeseburger. A Royale with cheese. And I also realised at this point that my fire button doesn't work. Oops. Luckily, I've still got some cash left. How this guy didn't shoot me, I do not know. So I'm still going around, still working out how to shoot this gun, by the way. At this point, this guy did not shoot me for toffee. And then I realised, hang on a minute, it must be on my space bar. Boom. Anyway, I will say, the gunplay is actually quite satisfying, guys. You might have also noticed still, because of my controller bluff at the very beginning, is I didn't realise you could actually aim down the sights at this point. Guys, you can. It works exactly like PUBG in this. Tap the fire button, the aim down sights button, and it will either do a zoomed in over the shoulder aim or it will go full on down the sights. So as you can see, the map's littered with all these little things. You can claim. So rather than going round looking for loot off the floor, which is the worst part of PUBG, I hate that. Go, oh, what's this? Oh, it's a, oh, you know, red dots go. Oh, a holograms go. If you're lucky, you know, this you get your cash, you get what you want, you know. Nice and easy. Lots of little vendors in the shops, cash tills. Get yourself some gear. Job done. I like this aspect of the game. So what about the gameplay mechanics then? Okay, so it is early doors. So let's just acknowledge that right from the off. Customization, pretty good so far. You get a few wigs. There's a few colours. There's no females in the game yet, but it does say coming soon. There's zip lines in the game. There's prone. There is crouch. There is also a funky little roll, which that could be an interesting game mechanic, especially if it's one of those games where you do not take damage while you're rolling. Interesting. As you can see, littered about the place, there's little drops here and there as well. So, gameplay wise, even this very early stage, it actually feels pretty good. Let me just remind you guys, this is free to play. Okay, is there any excuse not having a go? That's what I want to know. So gameplay wise, gameplay mechanics wise, they're not too bad at this stage. Yeah, I'm leaving the graphics. I'm going to leave the sound, you know, to one side at the moment. So let's take a minute to talk about the map, because the map is a little bit unusual in the way it counts down. So as you can see, there's 4 seconds before it closes down. And all of a sudden, and I think it could be random, different zones automatically shut down. So it's not done in a circle. There's no sort of blue bar to be running from. It's as simple as this. A counter counts down. And once that counter counts down, if you're not in the safe zone, you're going to start taking damage. Okay? There's a little caveat to that where it changes right at the end. But we'll get to that. This, I actually quite like this way of doing things. It makes sense to me. It feels okay. There's quite a bit of diversity with this map as well. There's different sort of, I'm not sure if there's different biomes as such, but it certainly looks that way if you look at the horizons. Of course, when you're parachuting in, it's already only telling you what part of the map you can play in the first place. So it'll be interesting to see how the game develops from this point out. Okay, so we talked about the movement mechanics and the basic kind of game mechanics. But let's talk about the combat. We've seen a little bit of fluffed combat, but obviously I hear a little bit of a battle going off here. And I'm still thinking it plays like Fortnite, as in you can't look down the sights. But the guns feel good. Like the guns sounds pop quite nicely. As you can hear, you know, I was really quite impressed with that. Obviously, I just decided to wait till those two guys were weak before I zoomed in for some ninja kills. But as you can see, there's quite a lot of variety of loot. I wasn't really paying too much attention, if I'm honest with you. But did you notice how I've got a blue AR, and there was also a green AK there as well. I thought that was interesting. So there's obviously different levels of guns a la Fortnite. So for me, there's been a blend of 3 different games so far. The contestant style reminds me of the Darwin Project. The graphic style and the different kind of loot levels reminds me of Fortnite. The fact that you've got prone and you can look down the sights in exactly the same way as PUBG reminds me, funny enough, of PUBG. This could be interesting, guys. This could be a blend of 3 good, already existing Battle Royale type games. So, what else is there? I think we should probably spend a moment on the map and just have a look at what's going on here. So let's just pause right here. Basically, what are we seeing here? There's something's called spin the wheels. Now, obviously, I didn't get to see one of those up close and personally in this round, so I can't wait to see that. But what else do we see here? We see as you can see, the map is closing in. You see where the spin the wheel has landed. You also see those amber zones. Now that's showing where in 2 minutes, as it is now, in 2 minutes and 9 seconds, those are going to be the zones that fade out next. In other words, those are going to be the inhibited zones. So this adds an extra metadata of the game, because you know where it's going to be going. You know that you're going to have to move. And I just think that's an interesting element, an added element that other Battle Royale games do not do yet. Okay, so we've progressed forward a little bit. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. I'm in the safe zone. I can see that I'm not in a zone that's going to be closing down anytime soon. So I think, excuse me, I figure I'll get some burgers. But this place looks like it's been raided. There's a few doors open, making me feel a little bit nervous. Okay, I could already see that the new zones have been closed. And the next amber zones are showing that I'm in the clear still. So I'm thinking, well, I'm pretty okay here. But as you can see on the map, guys, you'll see where there's loads of little vending machines, health stations, gun places. There's lots to see, lots to do, and I think this is going to be a bit of a groundbreaking element to Battle Royale games in future. You no longer will you be disadvantaged because you don't have the gun that you like. Because at some point in the game you should be able to go out and get it. What the hell is going on, you might ask? Well, I was asking that very same question, so I checked my map real quick. I'm thinking, what's that thing in the top right hand corner there before? Showcase Shootdown. Like, I've got to go somewhere, get to the final shootout. But now all the lanes have now gone amber. So I'm thinking, holy crap, I'm actually nowhere near this. And I've got 3 minutes to get there. 7 people alive. Well, 6 if you don't count myself. Let's see how this turns out. So, looking at what I've got a blue AR, a green AK, a trampoline, which, wait till you see how pathetic these are, guys, you're going to piss yourself, and a mobile phone. Well, I wanted to make this video straight after this, so I decided to just see. Guys, that's what the trampoline does. Right, so I wanted to see what these things do before they go into the final showdown. I love the 80s mobile phone that you pull out. Somehow, I ended up accidentally dropping me launch pad, which is barely a launch pad. I didn't actually know what that mobile phone was going to do, which is the reason why I ran away. But as you noticed, and this is when I noticed it for the first time, is that you get helmets. So helmets, shields, and I don't know what that middle one is. It looks like a hat, but I don't know what else you could equip at this stage. This is an interesting little graphical glitch coming up, guys. Jesus time. They obviously haven't put walking through the water in yet. Also, have you seen that blue? It's not the most realistic water I've ever seen. But if you look up in the sky, and you'll have noticed it in the video, I'm sure, you'll see what looks like girders. It's because you're actually playing it in a dome. Alright? You're in like a massive studio. That's basically it. So as you can see up on the hill, that is the final shootout showdown area. There's 5 people left. I've got 50 seconds to get up this hill. Easy, right? Bearing in mind, I'm expecting people to be sniping me here. Nice and easy. 40 seconds. I've only got to get to the top of this hill. 40 seconds.
Hold on to your britches. It's time.
Hang on, how big's this hill?
Showcase Shootout.
That scared me. I'm thinking, is this moving? It turns out it is. It's the only time that there is a white zone that recedes. And of course, I ain't getting to it. I've got 3 seconds now to get to the top of this hill, which just seems to be taking forever. I'm now taking damage and the game will not let me climb this hill. How frustrating is this? There's the white zone. There's the white zone.
Hey, my friend. Walk tall.
Unbelievable. Gutted. Oh my god. I could not believe it. So anyway, guys, as you can see, you get a little results screen. You get to see how much cash you're taking back. But it was only when I was watching this guy, I'm thinking, hang on a minute. This guy's got a bulletproof vest. He's got the helmet. He's got all the gear. He's obviously a Fortnite player with a bouncing round. But check out the winning music. I thought I'd leave it in just for this. So guys, you've just witnessed the first winner of the first game I've played on day 1, sort of 10 minutes in, called Big Leacock. Alright guys, you saw him here first. Anyway, that's it guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, just press that like button. If you didn't, press that thumbs down button. I don't mind. See you later folks. Ta-ra.